Welcome to another lesson of our replient.ai technical course where we teach you how you can set up your replient account perfectly fine. So this is the video after finishing your onboarding where you connected all your social media accounts, and the next step is to wait for this email to arrive. This is like the finish onboarding email where you get a notification that we now have finished learning our AI with your past interactions with your customers. And yeah, you could just jump into it and go to your brand, and I'm gonna show you now what it looks like to be in the dashboard of replient.ai. You will be then coming to this page where you can see all of your new comments that are currently unread, some analytics about all comments that you received, that you answered, that you liked, and that you have hidden in the last 7 days. You can always switch the time frame up here, so you could also check the last 30 days of your comments. And you can see that we have liked a comment on the 26th. So down below you see some news where we always publish new information about our platform and release notes, so you can always stay ahead of new features. And we also have a sentiment analysis. This is the same time frame as you have set up here. So you see how many comments that you received in this time frame are positive, how much are neutral, and how much are negative. So you could act based on the sentiment. If you notice a spike in your sentiment negativity, then you could possibly adjust your posting strategy. And we have the automation level, which describes how much of your comments that you send out of replient are answered manually and how much are answered automatic. So this is basically everything you can see on the dashboard. But now let's move on to the central piece of replient.ai, which is the comment dashboard. So in the comments view, you can see all the comments that are coming in to your different social media channels. And after onboarding, you can see that we added the last 7 comments of your channels into the open tab. So the last 7 unanswered comments are visible in the open tab. All the other comments that are currently answered by your brand or are like older than the last 7 are visible under the done tab, where you can also see like all the historic comments on your page and also like answered comments there. This you can always switch between open and done tab to check for new comments or the comments you already answered or in the past. And let me just now go into filtering your comments based on our filters here. So you can click the filter icon, and then you have the search bar to search for plain text, to search for usernames, or to search for post IDs if you want to answer a specific post. And below we do have the plus icon to add filters to filter your comments in the open tab or in the done tab. You can filter by platform. So let's say you only want to answer Google reviews right now, then you can just set the filter Google reviews. So when you set Google reviews as filter, then you can see the filtered comments, and you could just go ahead and answer only this platform from this view here. Then what you can add as well is tags, and I'm just gonna go into tags right now. So what are tags? When you get a new comment, we import it instantly into replient.ai. This takes only about, let's say a maximum of 40 seconds to appear in replient. And then the comment goes straight into AI analysis for sentiment and tags. So what our AI is then doing, it's analyzing the content of the comment, so just the text context, and is providing like a sentiment, positive, neutral, or negative, and is adding at least 2 tags if some are suitable to your comments. So this is the tag list we provide, and the AI is automatically tagging your comments based on these tags. So you could see that we have a positive question here, or a buying interest with a generic question. What does a shooting day cost at your company? You could then just select the tags and say, okay, I just want to respond to generic questions now. Then you could just add this tag here. You can now then see all the comments where this tag is applied and go ahead and answer these comments. Yes, so you could just also maybe select spam comments if you want to hide them, or select against brand comments to hide them. So you basically have the option to view the comments based on some context clusters you're able to set up. Then the sentiment, as discussed before, positive, negative, and neutral. And you also have the option to filter by date. So let's say you only want to answer comments that came in yesterday, then you just hit yesterday and the filter will be applied. Also, we do have a filter for automations. So if you answered your comment via automation, this is mainly a filter for the Done tab, then you can filter by those and just review the automated responses and make adjustments if needed. The next filter is read and unread. So you could filter by, if you already have opened the comment, these comments all are like bold, then it's indicated as unread, and all those are red because it's like thinner font weight. And the last filter is then ad or organic post, which is also very convenient if you only want to answer your ad postings, which are like more of time sensitive to answer. Then you could just add this filter and you will see all the posts that are ads from Facebook and Instagram accounts. Alright, so this is the part about filtering your comments. But now let's move into a comment and check out what replient.ai does for you with answering comments. So when you click on a comment, it will be selected. Then you can see some details about the comment thread, where you can see the comment author and with the comment text as well. You then have the quick actions for each comment, which is like, hide and delete. You could just hit those buttons on the top here. And we also have the option to block a user here and here if it's like a spam user you don't want to interact with your page. For quick actions, it's important to notice that this might differ per platform. So for example, for Facebook, we provide all of the quick actions. For Instagram, currently like a comment is not available through the API. So this is a limitation of Facebook we're dealing with. So you're not able to like a comment within our tool if it's an Instagram comment, and you cannot block the user as well. So just check out the quick actions. They always adjust based on what we are allowed to do on the platform. On the right, you can see the post details. So we have the sentiment here, the comment tags as discussed before, where you can also add a tag if you want to adjust the AI tags. Then you have the post details about organic posts. You can copy the post ID here, and you have an overview about what your post is about. You can preview the video if you forgot about the content of the video, and we have the post caption here. So now when a new comment is written under your post, it will come into your comment list on the very top, and there will be also 3 AI suggestions generated for you, which are top notch, I would say. So this is based on our learning that we did before. So when somebody asks about a shooting day cost at our agency, we always answer to write us a DM. So this is what the AI did as well. Feel free to send us a quick DM or use the contact form on our website. We'll create a customized quote for you depending on the scope and goal of the shoot. So this is perfectly fine, and this is what we are saying in our agency always when there are comments like this. And you have also 2 other suggestions here. The very last is actually inserting our contact information or our contact page into the comments so that the user can directly click on it and request a custom quote here. So this is perfect. I would say we just send out the first comment because I'd like to get a DM from him. So I just hit send. And you can see that we are now sending a comment, and within a few seconds the comment is sent out to Facebook and posted there. So as you can see, after we sent out the comment, it hops automatically to the next comment in the list, which is this one here. So there is no delay in you clicking through the next comment. So you could just theoretically just hit send for all of the comments and are finished like in a few seconds with answering your comments through all of your social media. So let's just look at this comment here as well. I really like the web design, and this is a positive comment. Thank you, we're so happy you liked the design. It was exactly our goal, clean, modern, and with that certain something. So if you'd like to take your website to the next level, please get in touch. This is also a perfect suggestion that I would like to send out, so that's perfectly fine. I could hit send anytime. But let me just explain what you could do when it's not your right tone. You could just hit the edit button. You can select some fields you don't like and edit it here, and also add some emojis right there. So basically just hit edit to adjust to your style, and then you can hit send anytime. If you have a comment like this one here, which only has emojis and is also tagged with emoji only, you also have the option to not respond to the comment and just move it to done. So you can see that there are 3 suggestions here, but you also have the possibility to just hit the check mark, and it will automatically then jump to the done folder and get out of the way in the open tab where you want to actually write comments. Okay, so now we discussed what the comment view looked like, and you can just see how YouTube, for example, looks like. You always have the option to check your posting directly on the platform when clicking this link down here. And also for other platforms like LinkedIn, it looks like this, also like with carousel postings and stuff. And for Google reviews, we also import the stars rating together with uploaded media if available, and you also have like the answers for them here. We often get asked what happens if someone answers in a different language than our language normally is. So as you can see here, when there is a German comment, in this case, our AI also answers in German, and like the English you saw before is also in English. Our AI always answers in the language of the comment text, so this is perfect for international pages where you have multiple languages on one channel. Just try it out and yeah, let us know how it works. Now I want to go ahead and show you our activity protocol. So this is the button on the top here in the thread where you can review the actions that were made on a comment. So normally it's just comment created, comment sentiment analyzed, then we add the tags, and then we provide the 3 suggestions. So if you just send out the first one, let's do it right now. And then we check the comment here and check the comment in the done folder, then you can see that we posted this answer right now, and in the activity protocol we can see that I posted the comment with my account. It's also possible that there is like a automation triggered, then our automation will be listed here. We'll cover that later, and I then mark the comment as done, which is done automatically if you send out a comment. So this is perfect for you if you're using multiple team members to manage your comments. Then you can add the team accounts here and you will see who posted what when, which is fine for analytics and stuff if you want to check on your team. We have one last big feature in here that is very useful for you. So you could set up your filters right here, as I showed you before. And let's say I just want to answer all not sure comments. Then I just add the filter here. And you can see that now the bulk executions are visible on the bottom here. So every time you set up a filter, it filters your open tab, and based on that, you can make bulk executions for this specific comment list. So for this 3 comments, I can start bulk executions now, and you can see that this action is now for all the 3 comments that the filter is set on. What you can do here is move the comments to done. So you could set up, okay, not sure, I don't know what to answer here, let's move it to done. You can send your first AI suggestion, so this will send out the first comment of the 3 we suggest. You can hide the comments, so for example, if you want to say, I want to hide my against brand comments, then you just set up the tag filter with against brand and can hide the comments here. And you can also send custom text. So for example, if you're having a contest on your website, you want to send out, hey, thanks for taking part in our contest, then you could just filter the tag contest and send a custom text, hey, thanks for taking part. And then you just hit execute, and you can always send a bulk action to all the comments that are in the filter right now. So this is very helpful if you're having like multiple hundreds of comments in your open tab and you're not sure how to get past them. Then you could just use bulk actions to either move them to done to get a fresh list again, or to do certain actions for certain comments. So let's move on to the last feature here on the comments tab. I know it's already been a long video, but you also have the option to generate comment templates for your brands. So each brand is handled separately, so you can add different comment templates for your brands. You just hit edit and you can see this button down below where you can click on and you can see your comment templates. You have the option to filter your comment templates by categories. So let's say I also already created a shipping order comment template. Let's say I want a new category with FAQs. Then I can hit save, and in this category I can add a new comment. If let's say somebody asks about our prices, DM me for a custom quote. Let's just hit save, and now I created a comment template which I can use in any platforms. So when you want to send this comment template, you just hit this and it will be pre-filled here, where you can also make some adjustments and send it out. So comment templates is very, very useful if you have certain questions that you always answer the same way. You just hit the comment templates, search for your correct template, hit it, and then it gets pre-filled down here. So now I've reached the end of the training for this season about the comments tab. If you want to learn more about replient.ai and how to set it up perfectly fine for your brand, then just stay in the playlist. I'm gonna go ahead with the messages tab and also continue to the learning and automations. Automations will also be very, very useful for you if you're having a lot of volume on your social media accounts. So if that's interesting for you, you could just skip the messages and go straight to automations, where I teach you how to set up your perfect automations for your account. All right, so have a great day. And if you have any comments, just reach out to us in the comments below and we're happy to hear from you.